Okay, today is Tuesday, I don't know, February 16th, and today we are in the sewing room. I'm cleaning up, getting some projects ready. I put just about every project I have on hold because I'm going to start a very new project, very special project, and specifically for someone, and I wanted to have all my attention. But in the cleaning, you find all the things that you put on hold a couple of years ago and you haven't picked up and you didn't like it anyway. So now I'm kind of frogging old projects, rewinding these balls, and then putting them up for maybe something new. Using my, I'm sorry, it is really such a mess, but using my Kato, I love this thing, y'all don't even know how much I love this thing. I got it for my birthday. My husband bought it for me because I think I talked about it since I saw it. I was like, this could be so great. Look at this mess of yarn I have going. So I'm trying to rewind it from the outside. It's not going too well, but we'll see. And of course, this yarn ball is attached to a shawl, so you have to wind it. And it's a curved shawl, and I just didn't like how it looks, to be fair. I don't like it. No reason, I just didn't like the way that it was working up. So, it's pretty colors. It's a K&C brand. I just didn't like this. Anyway, so now I'm fighting knots and tangles and all the fun things. All the fun things. Anybody else have that kind of day where it's just like, I just need to shut the door and not even too much world outside? Anyway, that's the week I'm having. Too much world outside, and I just kind of want to live in my own little space in the world for a little bit before I have to go people. Anyway, man, I really, look at this. It's got a good one. Anyway, I hope y'all had a good week. I know I didn't make a video. And this is gonna be really short. It's just like, hey, I know I'm here, I'm busy. I had a funeral last weekend, Saturday, that I had to go and do. It was in the Metroplex, so that took several days. You know how that is. Because it's in the morning, you go spend the night. Anyway, my mom came and ran the store for us. Then it rained all day Saturday, so we really didn't have any. Nobody came in. I don't blame them. It was raining. It was raining real hard. But yesterday I got out in my yard and I got busy with cleaning everything up, pruning my roses. I planted, so in my yard, I want to plant fruit, right? I want to plant all the fruit. Anything edible I can plant, because you just never know, right? What you're gonna need when you're gonna need it, type of thing. And if you're hungry, you're hungry. I had a Concord. finally my Concord grapes, I planted them, I don't know, 2 years ago. They finally produced this last year. And, you know, they taste amazing. When you know, everything tastes better when you grow it. So I'm a very big proponent of growing your own food if you can, and anybody can. I don't care what limited space you have, you really can grow if that's something that you like to do. And you know, it's a skill that you're probably going to need someday. So anyway, you know, nutrient content and all the things, because those things are important. So anyway, I have several fruit trees in my yard, and my peach tree died last year. I had that thing. It was a really sad ordeal. I had it for several years, and I put it in a huge tub, and left it there in the tub forever, and it was fine. It produced pretty well in this container. It was like it's a big cow mineral container. It's very large. So anyway, it did really well, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the ground. Yes. And anyway, it got fire blight last year and died. The first year I put it in the ground, actual ground. Crazy. Anyway, so we're gonna try again. I bought a new peach tree and put it in the ground. I'm going to throw some copper on it, and that way it keeps it from getting fire blight, I think. But now's the time to be doing it, so I gotta spray it down. And then I planted, because we live in Texas, I mean, I have some cherry trees that I have started from seed. And I think cherries need so many cold hours. And well, we just don't have that many. And so, I mean, I can't even get tulips to naturalize because we don't have enough cold hours, which is really sad. So I have to put my tulips, if I want to grow tulips, which I do, I love them, and it's that first, you know, fresh, you know, it's time for spring, because I'm already antsy about flowers, right? I love that color. So anyway, that's your first burst of color. So that's kind of where we are in Central Texas. It's just really, we do get cold during the winter, but not real cold, and it doesn't last, you know, very long at all. So, which is good and bad. So good for me because I don't like the cold, but also bad because you want to, you know, we can't grow, if you want to grow cabbage and stuff, you have to grow it during the winter, because that's when it gets cool enough for cabbage to be happy. And then, you know, your brassicas. So anyway, so there's a cherry bush. It's like a sweet little cherry bush. It's a Nankin cherry. I planted one of those. I planted 2 elderberry bushes. I bought one last year and never really planted it. Left it in the bucket. And then bought another one this year. I planted both of them. So, we should be good. I want to make my own elderberry syrup. And so I think that will get me going on it for sure. Let's see, what else? What else have we been up to? Not a whole lot, other than work was super busy. It was so busy, which, you know, happens. Oh, you know, it does happen. We can't always have, you know, 0 call shifts. And I've had my fair share, so is what it is. Yeah. So okay. Ooh, I think I'm almost there. Okay. Now to get this unspun. You know how that goes. So, what else? I don't really know a whole too much. I think once I get this, there's a couple of projects that I'm going to be working on over the next few weeks. I was kind of telling y'all that little cousin, my kid's little cousin, and really it's their cousin's daughter, so you know, whatever, little cousin has cancer. She's 10, and so I really feel like just because, you know, we've been through kind of with my daughter's best friend when she was in school, and we kind of know like the things that she's gonna need, right? Like I know that she's gonna be cold, and I know she's gonna whatever, and she's gonna need a bag, and she's gonna need, you know, a blanket that she's gonna want to take with her, all these things. So I'm gonna make her a blanket, and I'm gonna try to knit her a blanket. Laura Penrose's blanket, the Sweet Shop. I just think that is so cute. And I'm gonna knit it. First time I'm knitting a blanket, if you believe that. So I'm gonna knit it in merino wool because it's kind of, you know, you don't know if she's allergic or not. And I don't think she is, but you know, chemo does crazy things to you. So, you know, there's that. So we want to make sure that it's okay. And I don't know if anybody's ever seen it. I'll put a picture of it that's in the pattern. I bought the pattern the other day, and so I kind of wanna, I have a whole bunch of scraps, and so it's fingering weight held double. It's a DK weight, and so I've got, you know, a lot of scraps, and she likes pink and blue. And so I just think, if you know, it's called Candy Shop, so I think it's gonna be really cool. To do it, you know, in like candy colors. I don't know, and all different kinds of colors, but like, you know, the good ones, the pretty ones, like some yellows and pinks and purples. I think that will be really nice. We'll see. We'll see if I get a knit, but that's going to be my focus for a while until I get it done. And then Anyway, and then I'm going to make her a duffel bag. Actually, I'm going to ask her grandma if she thinks she'd rather have a duffel bag or a tote bag. Because really, it just depends on, you know, what their preference would be to lug, you know, everything. She's going to have very long stints in the hospital. So she's going to have to pack a bag, and, you know, why not have your own bag that you can carry your blanket in, your clothes, you know, some toys, whatever. Maybe she'll get both, who knows. But she should definitely, you know, have these things. It's crazy how tangled yarn can get. And I love this thing because my arm doesn't wear out. And it's rechargeable. So it has its own charger. Love this thing. It's a little on the pricey side. I say pricey side. I think it was like $60, $70. And I sent him a coupon. Or there was a coupon, I think. I don't know if he used it or not. Probably not. Knowing him, he probably did not use it. Okay, maybe this is gonna go a little better here. Nope, before we get there. We're already bunching up. What else? I don't know. Anyway, I am not really sure of anything else. We are starting a new Bible study at church with the ladies on prayer, which is good. I think it's going to be fun. I don't know. I don't really know anything else. I've just been, you know, doing a lot of praying over these past few weeks. It just seems like there's a lot. So, and one of these days, I can go, I can go back to this video and go, oh, you felt like you were going through so much, and here you are on the other side, and it doesn't even seem like it was so much, you know, now. So isn't that how life is? You think it's a lot, and you think, you know, and it is at the time, and then God brings you out on the other side of it, and you're just like, man, look at what God has done for me. So I think I have rambled enough here. So when I get this untangled and redone, I'll show you the end product, and maybe we'll talk about the new project when I get all this redone, and my thoughts. Good Wednesday morning, y'all. Don't look at my hair. But I have started the Sweet Shop blankets by Laura Penrose. think that's what it's called. Sweet something. Yeah. Sweet shop. And I had the second one all done and I had to take it out because I made a mistake and I couldn't fix it. I just lack, I guess. I am waiting. I am soaking. I have been soaking some quilts in the bathtub. I've washed 2 and they're drying. I'm rinsing one now. But I have learned the short row. I guess they're German short rows. So that's fun. I learned how to make them. So learning new skills. Yay me. As soon as my quilts get dry though, we are off to the store and we're going to make a tote bag for Allison. I have an idea. We'll see how they come out because there sure is a lot of fluff in my dryer. So we'll see. Maybe I'll take you along. I'm really trying hard to take you along for these little journeys. So I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna watch YouTube until those get done. And then maybe I'll have another vlog done. This is my focus until it's done. So hope y'all have a good day. All right, so here we are. All right, cut the quilt, and I made this for a special little girl. This is a big pocket. This is old, and I don't know, it's a doily probably. They crocheted around the edges. I embroidered her name on here, and this became the front pocket. And then I found some really bright, cheerful fabric I had. I want to say it's probably Pioneer Woman's. And then put her some pockets in there. She's got 3 pockets, 2 smaller ones, 1 big one, and zipper. Yes, I did a zipper. And I even made the charms. I think she's a Hello Kitty fan. Oh, here we go. I did the charms as well. And because, Jesus loves her.